Welcome to the Unstuck Yourself Daily Dose with Brittany Bigley. The Unstuck Yourself Daily Dose is part of the Live Bigley community, giving you the resources and knowledge to help you live the life you were born to lead. Hello, I am Brittany Bigley, and I am coming to you with the Unstuck Yourself Daily Dose. And I wanted to pop on here and talk to you a little bit about more of the Unstuck Yourself process. And so the first part of the process is to name your stuck. And I want to really narrow down what is your stuck or my stuck. And my stuck or your stuck is the limiting beliefs that we tell ourselves. Now, where did my stuck, where did that come from? So sometime in childhood, when there was a situation that was really overwhelming or was very overwhelming and overstimulating to our nervous system, and we weren't able to come back to safety. We weren't maybe able to repair with a caregiver like we wanted to. We weren't able to come back to that feeling of being safe and nurtured. We are meaning makers. We create meaning from situations. And that's just how our brain works, right? This is just part of our evolution of how our brain works. And we as humans make meaning. And so what happens is going back to maybe a core wound or a thing that happened in childhood that was overwhelming, overstimulating to our nervous system, where we weren't able to regain safety. We then create a story about why that happened. So for example, I'll give you an example from my life, is that my parents got divorced, and also in the process of my parents getting divorced, my dad, he actually went away for quite some time, and I didn't know where he was. And what was really unfortunate is that we had a really great, strong relationship prior to that, but then all of a sudden he left, leaving me to feel like abandoned. And when he abandoned me physically, right? He abandoned me physically and emotionally. When he abandoned me, what I made meaning of from that is that I was unlovable. So through this feeling of abandonment from my father, the meaning that I made from it, what is my stuck and what is keeping me stuck from not pursuing relationships or not having, committed relationships, is this feeling of that I am unlovable. And it's until I process the original meaning and the original stuck core wound, right? Until I'm able to go back to that core wound and able to reprocess that and rewire my nervous system to not believe my stuck anymore. It's not until I do that I'm still holding this stuck in my nervous system, in my subconscious, and I'm operating from it. So I'm continuing to operate subconsciously from my stuck, which is that I feel like I am unlovable. That is my story. That is my stuck. I'm unlovable. And so I'm operating subconsciously from my stuck, and I'm creating from my stuck. And I'm going to continue to invite partners into my life that reinforce my stuck. And it's until I go back and I reprocess, rewire my nervous system, and rewrite my script and my story, I'm still going to be continuing to create my life around my stuck. And so I just wanted to pop on and share how we create our stuck, what it is that makes our stuff, but ultimately we're meaning makers, and we make meaning out of every situation in our lives. It's just, again, what our brains do. But what we have to remember is not everything that we tell ourselves, not every story that we tell ourselves or make meaning of is actually true. What you'll find as you go through this Unstuck Yourself process is that you are going to find that a lot of this is not true to who you really are as your authentic self. And the more that you start to reprocess and rewire your nervous system and rewrite your stuck script to make it be more true to your authentic self, that's when you can start operating from your authentic self and creating from your authentic self and creating your life as the person that you were born to be. So wanted to pop on and share more about your stuck and how it's created, what it is. So it is really just a set of limiting beliefs that is created from our core wounds. So if this resonates with you, please go ahead and give it a like. If you feel like this is medicine for someone else to see, please go ahead and give it a share. If you want more content coming to you, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, happy healing, and I will see you when I see you. Thanks for listening to the Unstuck Yourself Daily Dose with Brittany Bigley. The Unstuck Yourself Daily Dose is part of the Bigley community, giving you the tools and resources so that you can live the life you were born to lead.